It's getting harder and harder to come up with ideas for these 4th of July videos every year. But it doesn't take me a lot to come up with ways to tell you to go to greenmangaming.com and celebrate this Independence Day. Oh boy, here we go. So, all night I was racking my brain trying to figure out what do Americans hate? Because I refuse to be patriotic, as we all know. I refuse to play games specifically about American interests. So I try to play games that has America fighting things that Americans can generally agree that we all hate. Last year we fought communism. The year before we fought Nazis. So we're running out of things to fight at this point, because when you think about it, America hasn't actually fought a lot of things. Then it hit me. The tyrant King George! That's something that we all hate, right? Alright, so we're gonna use save slot number 3, and we're gonna call this Hunter. And this is gonna be a Hunter Completes. Seeing as how it's Thursday and all, and honestly, I kind of want a video to go next to our Middle-earth Shadow of War. Also, we had a ton of fun when we played Assassin's Creed 4. This is technically the sequel to that, at least within the historical timeline. In the actual canon timeline, this came out immediately before 4, so no one's gonna know what's going on. We're going backwards, basically.
Used to be when people talked about the end of the world, we locked
Hi, John Delancey.
Sometimes both, but we never took them seriously.
John Delancey makes another appearance at our games, guys. Look at
But I'm
that.
getting ahead of myself. Better to start at the beginning, with the abduction of Desmond Miles.
All right,
my
cool.
son. This boy had no ambition, no direction, no plans for the future. What he did have was a heritage, one he chose to deny.
Well, yeah, because your heritage was stupid. Why do you think we wanted to do pirates all the time?
He was captured and imprisoned. Those who took him believed he could help them find something. The apple.
Something.
One of several artifacts we call Pieces of Eden.
The apple!
Bits of ancient technology scattered across the globe. Some hidden, some found, all of them dangerous. Most are held by a single group, the same group that now had Desmond. You know them as Abstergo Industries.
No, I don't.
We know them as the Templars, as the enemy. We've been fighting them for thousands of years. Even longer if you believe the stories of their origins. I do. After all, I've seen the truth. That's the beauty and the horror of the Animus. A device
You
that
can
allows
tell
us to
that
enter and
John
experience
here
the
is
lives
like
of our
leaning like
ancestors.
real
It
close
holds
into
the
the mic.
power
He's
to
getting
change
into this.
everything, to show us history the way it really happened. Up until
I really
its
liked
creation,
him in
to the victor
Stargate.
and the spoilers went the truth. We're trying to fix that, to free minds and bodies both. But there's only so much that we can do.
Is that the,
and the Templars have the upper hand.
Is that the
these
Eden
days.
sword?
But something larger than the Assassins and Templars is approaching. Bigger than all of us.
Oh
And
no.
if we can't find a way to stop it, these next few weeks will probably be our last. Everyone's last. In the end, it all comes down to him.
Trump.
Desmond. Through the Animus, he discovered
I
his
said it.
heritage, explored the lives of his
Sick
ancestors, and uncovered their secrets. When that was done, he trained. He used another ancestor to provide decades of experience in the span of a few days.
The
It
best
worked.
assassin. Technically. I don't know.
Soon, though, soon
The
we'll
one in
know.
this game might
That
actually be
ominous
better. I mean,
day
have you
fast
ever
approaches,
seen
December 21st,
fucking
2012.
Ezio
None of us knows what
climb a
it will
tree?
bring, only that this is where they want us to be when it does.
21, 12, and 12?
They've been guiding us in their own fractured, frustrating way. These voices from the first civilization, the ones wwho came before.
They can't
a
make it easy,
precursor
can
race
they?
of immense power and uncertain motives. They're the ones who made the Pieces of Eden.
Oh!
This is where they've led him, and through him, us. He stands at the entrance to this long-lost place, armed with the knowledge of Altair and the abilities of Ezio. He holds in his hands the Apple of Eden, and we stand at his side, ready to support him however we can.
Are you just writing this down in a book?
His name is Desmond Miles, and he has brought us to the end.
Yeah, and apparently it's somewhere in Massachusetts, I think. I don't know. Frickin'. Wow, I bumped the graphics up to maximum for this, by the way. These old games would lag like crazy on my computer. I told you about that in our, Black Flag playthrough, though. Oh god, I got the hiccup. Oh god, here we go.
Let's go.
I can't tell if he actually kind of looks like him. I don't know. He says let's go, and Desmond just continues to stand there. Oops. Yep, apparently everything we need is in this white van. As opposed to the red vans that the Templars use. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Templars would totally use the red van as opposed to our white van. Alright, let's just hope we got the right apple, because there's like 5 of them.
In another moment, down went Alice after it, never once considering how in the world she was to get out again.
Poetic, I think. I think. I don't know. What the? Oh, okay, I guess that's just gonna end now. Yeah, what the? Okay. Kinda thought it would do that again. It didn't.
I think we're here.
Thank you, Nolan North. Is it me, or does he kind of look like... God. What was his name? Who's the guy in the Night at the Museum movie? Also The Secret Life of Mitty. More notably, Secret Life of Mitty. That was a better movie, in my opinion. Are they not following me? No, they're just standing up there. What gives? Is there a different run button? There is a different run button for this game. I was holding shift. Oops. Though that could just be because I've been playing way too much Foxhole lately. Hey, we won the war, by the way. It's a super brick. It's not really shaped like a brick, but it's a super brick. It's a mega brick. Ultra mega brick. It does this stuff. It lights up the room. Oh! You'd think someone else would have found this by now. I don't know. As far as I know, we're somewhere in Massachusetts. The world's gone crazy. Colors.
Find the key.
The key. Oh God, who are you? I like to imagine they're standing there watching Desmond go crazy and then dying. Okay.
Desmond?
Do you hear us?
Yeah. What happened?
The temple triggered a bleeding effect. You collapsed and entered into a fugue state.
Why do you know what that is?
The Animus instead of, I don't know, making sure I was okay.
You weren't in any danger. Besides, the temple appeared to be communicating with you, and I didn't want to risk severing the connection. At least not until we knew what it wanted.
Animus looks way different in this one.
Of course.
Son,
No, it's fine.
My
Get it.
son!
And I know what I'm looking for, by the way. It's a key. Just no idea where it is, though. I guess that's why she triggered the bleeding effect.
She?
Juno, Dad. She's talking to me.
She's all.
Okay, Desmond.
Hang on.
While you were,
She's all like, "Did you
busy
remember to
in
pick up the
Constantinople,
baking
we
soda?"
have a software update for the Animus. I'd like to run a couple of quick tests, make sure there aren't any major issues.
All right. What do you need me to do?
We'll start simple.
Look
Walk
at
to
those
the marker
lips
over there.
flapping. Alright, green icon indicates destination. Yep, standard shit. It looks like just holding down the W key and the right mouse
Okay,
button
Desmond,
for this
let's
one
practice
just...
climbing on these objects.
Yeah, it just... That's just how you free climb in this one. They kept changing the controls! And this was, this one was right after they made a big, huge change from how it was done in Assassin's Creed Revelations. Like, Revelations had pretty much the same control scheme as Brotherhood and 2.
Rerun your way through this little obstacle course.
And they changed all of that from 1. After this, they changed it again for Black Flag, and then they changed it again for, that bad one, Unity. They changed it again for Unity.
That's the constraint.
No one
These are
appreciated it.
optional
They kept
objectives
changing.
that
I'm
raise your
pretty sure
synchronization
they're still
All right,
changing it
Desmond, Follow
actually.
the on-screen instructions and kill the 2 Templars.
Hey, I fucked up. Did I just punch this guy?
All you have to do here is
Yeah, that
jump
works.
the gap.
If this is a sign of things to come. I think I was supposed to reach that window, but I didn't. So is this shit like the Matrix, or what are we doing here? I don't know. These houses look Victorian, though. Victorian enough. This does not. Door. Whoa.
Synchronization levels will
Oh
be-
God, I'm this guy
Should be
now.
able to build the world. Time to find out what the temple wants from you.
Okay. It's slowly getting more and more real, I guess. Can I run? And this must be very expensive to animate.
Sir, everything all right, sir?
Yes, fine. I'm just preoccupied, that's all.
Don't forget your invitation. Master Birch will be meeting you inside.
Thank you.
Where shall I retrieve you once you're done?
Front of the Opera House. And be quick about it. Don't expect to be here long.
I'll bring her round at once.
Oh yay! We're going to go into the opera! Alright, so for this beginning part, we're not actually in America, but don't worry, we're going to America after this. Hopefully we'll be in America before the video is over.
Ladies and gentlemen, You are requested to kindly find your seats.
Requested. Mmm. Fast walk. I'm in a hurry.
Good evening.
I want to watch this.
This way, please.
God, that is a lot of room.
My apologies.
You hear that audio quality right there? That's brilliant.
Evening, Hatham.
Hatham! Kenway's
How
son,
happy I
actually.
was to hear they'd mounted this revival. Gay's best work by far. Have you seen it before?
Once. My father brought me here as a child. Though I remember little of it. But I suppose tonight will afford me the luxury of a proper viewing either.
Good to know you remember very little of the game's closing cutscene.
On to business then. Do you see him?
See what? You mean that guy who's the only glowing person in the room? He's like, this opera makes no sense!
He's seated in one of the boxes below.
The stairs are watched. You'll need to find another way up.
Like me too, he acts in a double
I
capacity.
already have.
Both against roads and for. It is but fitting that we should protect and encourage cheats, since we live by them.
Jesus. There's really good acoustics in this place, by the way. Like, if we can hear that guy all the way down front,
My apologies.
from way back here, we're pretty much in the back here. This is the nosebleed section. Actually, up there would be the nosebleeds, wouldn't it? There's really good acoustics in here. Wow. Yes, yes, hold that button to start climbing. Where do I go from here? Like, there's just a ladder here and nothing else. Oh. There's just a ladder. See, our target's on the other side, so what are we doing here? I also love how no one sees these hands going across. Well, obviously they won't. They're making out, but... Okay, guess we're going up. No one has those little opera binoculars for some reason. You know, the ones that the binoculars on a stick? That's the fun name for it, binoculars on a stick. Actually, let's just see if we can on a stick. Yep, that's exactly what I was thinking of. The little the little stick binoculars. It's like, I can't see from up here! Oh, it's good. Oh, no. I forgot this game has lock picking. Move the mouse left or right, and then you have to move it up and down. And then just repeatedly press the buttons. Trust me, it gets real bad when you play with a crooked mouse like I do. Alright. I was about to say, I'm surprised I can hold my weight. But it couldn't. Yeah, I was gonna say, if our target is on the other side of the theater, we might wanna do... Well, if experience has shown us anything, it's that these things cannot support our weight. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised that, that we could hang there so effectively. Of course, we don't learn to back eject this early in the game, for some reason. Before you ask, no, this isn't Kenway. I don't even think the eyes are correct. Hello, new men.
Hatham.
should have come to me. We would have found another way.
Yes. But then you would have known. For what it's worth, I'm sorry.
As am I.
Huh. Thank you. And then we got that kid back there. You didn't see nothing, kid. Look at his eyes! Oh, well, you're not creepy at all. You're not creepy in the slightest. No. No, don't worry about it. You're good. No, you're not creepy. The kid's probably creepier, though. Hello, good day. Oh, well, that didn't take very long. It's almost as if we just leave a body sitting there and people are going to inevitably discover it. Ah! Any weapons? Well, they call it a hidden blade. I guess it's working in this instance. I guess we can't go through there. You, gentlemen, move! 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 There we go. Kind of weird how everyone just sort of immediately knew about the murder.
What are those men doing?
That is an excellent question, good sir. What are they doing in there? They're like, well, he was clearly stabbed in the back. And that's all we know. I like how they just corner random people. They're not even touching that guy. That was funny. Eyes. Alright, well, it looks like the world's falling apart out there, so nothing unusual there. Hey, jerk. Move! Everybody move! And nobody suspects a thing. Well, okay, everyone in there suspects a thing, but they don't know I did it.
And how was the opera?
Rather dull, truth be told.
Alright.
Shall we be off then?
Aye. To Fleet and Bride.
By your command.
By your command. When was the last time anyone frickin' said that?
Fascinating.
By your command.
I hold in my hand a key. And if this book is to be believed, it will open the doors of a storehouse built by those who came before.
Oh, good.
Yes. Those who ruled, reigned, and vanished from the world. Do we know what it is that will be held within?
It could contain certain knowledge. Perhaps a weapon, or something as yet unknown, unfathomable in its construction and purpose. It could be any of these things, or none of them.
Oh, no. We have no idea what it is.
These precursors. But of one thing I am certain. Whatever waits behind those doors shall prove a great boon to us all.
Or our enemies, should they find it first.
They won't. You've seen to that.
Yay.
I assume you know where this storehouse is?
Ah, Mr. Harrison.
Gentlemen.
Mr.
How
Harris.
fair your calculations?
I believe the site lies somewhere within this region.
I've narrowed it down.
Apologies. Were that I could be more accurate.
That's all right. It suffices for a start. And that is why we've called you here, Master Kenway. We'd like for you to travel to America, locate the store,
America!
take
The
possession
land
of
of
the
opportunity and the
your
land of
commander.
wherever the
Although a
hell
job of
this thing
magnitude
is.
will require more than just myself.
Of course. Upon this paper are the names of 5 men sympathetic to our cause.
5
Each
men.
is also uniquely suited to aid you in your endeavor. With them at your side, you will want for nothing.
Charles Lee? That hack?
I knew our faith in you was not misplaced. We booked you passage to Boston. Your ship leaves at dawn.
Boston Harbor?
Go forth.
Oh
Nathan,
joy!
and
Let
bring
me just
honor
go
to
to our harbor where I parked the car. Then we'll go over to Harvard Yard. Okay, I'm done. Oh shit. We're doomed. All my old-timey British accents and me making fun of Bostoners. And sea shanties. I don't know this one. Oh, look at that. That's 3 decks. That's fit for a goddamn man-of-war. In fact, it might be a man-of-war. Come on, sing something I know. What will we do with a drunken sailor? What will we do? Come on, you know the words! Go to the upper deck. Yeah, hang on a second with that. Oh god, they changed the menu. Why? Options. Here we go. HUD boat. Boat HUD! General, I guess? Would be... blood... Wait, blood. Okay, here we go. I was looking for subtitles. I have the volume for this game way down, so... like, it doesn't overpower me? Because that's important. Fast walk. What's going on here?
Good morning, Doctor.
To you as well.
Holy shit!
A question, if I may.
The man has an amazing beard!
Ship, or are you simply taking passage?
A bit of both, actually. I've been commissioned by the Royal Navy to study maritime illness.
Oh.
I'll be observing the crew during the journey. We have found that sailors fare far better on the open seas than the rest of us. I hope to discover why that is.
Well, I hope you are successful in your endeavors.
As do I. Thank you for the kind words.
Hey, alright. Seriously though, that's an amazing beard. How do you get that good? Me and facial hair. Who are you? Oh crap, no, back, no games. What is that, backgammon? Othello? Something horrible. Alright, we're up on deck. God, this is a huge boat!
And then all will be well.
You sure about that?
Of course. Have I ever led you astray?
They're planning a mutiny.
No, you don't stick right with the others.
Have faith, my friend. You'll see.
Well, well. Seems our esteemed guest has deigned to grace us with his presence. You might want to head back to your quarters. Top deck's no place for tender parnells.
Why are we just gathering around?
Fancy yourself a joker, eh? Let's see how funny
Oh yeah, you fancy yourself a joker. Oh yeah, you do. That's why I'm gonna fight you, lad. Alright. And parry! So we have to parry like 3 times. Right now we're just acting in self-defense. And now we're gonna open it up on him like fucking crazy.
Listen to this, Hector. Thinks he can swagger on up here and declare himself king of the castle.
Please, man, call this off. If the captain sees us...
To hell with the captain. And to hell with
I'm gonna tell the captain he said that. Press E to counter and then knock him out. Hang on. Oh, okay. So we press E. Counter. There we go! Oh, yeah! You see the double foot kick?
We're ready to go again.
Yeah!
This is unwise.
Why is that? You think I'm afraid of you?
No. But you should be.
Alright, hang on. Alright. Yes! Oh my god, he did it again.
Do you yield?
Never!
Oh, I've been tripped.
How'd you like these?
Oh, he's got a knife. Okay. Press E. Ow. There we go.
What's the meaning of this?
Captain,
Explain yourself at once, Mr. Kenway.
these thought we were simply passing the time with a bit of sport, Captain.
Sport. All of you dropped everything you're doing to watch a fight. Also, that coat is amazing.
A word, please, Mr. Kenway.
Oh, I nearly forgot. There's your knife back.
I don't care for you, Mr. Kenway. I've had nothing but trouble since you came aboard.
Your problems have nothing to do with me.
I beg your pardon?
You're a poor leader, ill-tempered and cruel, and it's clear your crew has no respect for you.
And you have a nice coat.
I don't want to argue. In fact,
and the scarf. Oh my god, the scarf ties it all together.
Oh, this is rich.
I suspect some of the men intend to mutiny.
Really? What a surprise.
As I cannot trust any of them, I am compelled to turn to you.
And you're drinking.
And why should I help you?
Because if
I like his little arm animation there. It's like only the front of his arm is moving.
Alive. Well, what will it be?
If what you say is true, what other choice do I have?
Thank you.
But let me be clear. Should you ever dare to insult or threaten me again, I'll not hesitate but to cut off your head myself. Are we understood?
This guy's like, you're fucking nuts, bro.
Good day.
He's just like, well, that just happened. Look at the arm animation. It's not how you hold a bottle. I bid you good day. Cool, I get my own private room. I guess he just sits at this desk and stares at his amulet all day. My maps. They're all that I have now. Dear Diary, today I read about how Magellan sailed around the Strait of Magellan and met some friendly natives that gave him supplies. Then he had to kill all of them. Day 28. We're out of booze.
Mr. Kenway.
Captain?
Whatever they're up to, I believe it's coming to a head.
I'd best get to work.
You just leave your very, 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 very important amulet just sitting there? Yeah, good thinking. It'll be stolen in a matter of moments. Wasn't this guy being treated by the doctor? This man is dead, isn't he? This man is dead and you just haven't told anybody. It is day 28, good sir. Yeah, no, that man is dead. There are multiple games that we can play, apparently. Is one of them checkers? Because we are going to have the checkers episode. One of them is not checkers. Hello.
I got nothing to say to you.
Oh. Well, that was a delightful conversation.
Quite the basting you gave Graves and Quill.
It was
Wasn't
28
my
days
choice.
ago. You're telling me now?
Aye. Blockheads, the both of them. Where are my manners? Louis Mills. Pleased to meet you.
Hatham Kenway. So, should I be watching my back?
I think the boys learned their lesson. They're normally not so nasty. Honest, it's just the past few crossings have been a bit rough.
Oh?
Captain's trying
Aren't
to
they
cut
all
costs,
rough? They take like
reduce
5
rations,
months.
Lower wages, more dangerous cargo. It's put the crew on edge.
Is there cause for concern, then?
Not if I can help it. But the captain needs to think about the way he treats his men.
Alright, so finally, let's see what it's below deck. Okay. Oh, I do have run. Thank God. What do you want?
You there. I have some questions for you.
That's nice, but I ain't got time to gossip. Probably wouldn't have anything
Really?
useful to share anyway.
Gossip would
You want
spread rather
information?
than fast on a
Find
ship
cook
this size.
Or the doctor. Everyone's always chatting them up.
Ugh. We'll start with the one in the back. Oh, it's the doctor. Hey, Doc.
Doctor, if you have a moment.
Have you taken in?
Oh, nothing like that. I was wondering if you'd heard any rumblings of trouble aboard.
What sort of trouble?
Unusual complaints or grievances? Men taking issue with the captain
You
or the
sound
passengers?
just like James. Like I told him, I've been much too busy with my research to notice anything not work-related.
And where might I find James?
The galley's your best bet. Now, if you'll excuse me...
We have a galley? Holy shit. I haven't seen anything of the sort on board. So this is the galley. This sucks.
Are you James?
Aye.
Hatham Kenway. Pleased to meet you.
I know who you are.
Jeez, we're nearly a month into this trip. You'd think we'd know everybody by now.
I figured as much, but not here. Follow me. Oh, what do you want to know?
Oh, we're here.
Have you seen or heard anything out of the ordinary since we left port? Anything that gives cause for concern?
Some of the men have been gathering at night on the upper deck. I've only caught bits of their conversations, so I couldn't say for certain what they're up to. But I suspect it bodes ill.
Is it a mutiny they're planning?
All I know is they've little love for the captain. Mills has been trying to talk him down, but there's only so much one man can do.
Thank you for the information.
I only wish to see us reach the colonies alive.
Right. Oh, and now we're going up to, what was that, the helmsman? I guess.
Evening, sir.
How are things?
Calm and quiet. Just the way I like it.
That
What brings you
wheel's a
topside?
little too big for you, Fred.
Thought I'd wander a bit.
It kind of looks
My
like he's
legs.
standing on his tippy toes trying to
Take
see
care where
over
you
it.
tread. The deck hides all manner of danger in the dark.
What was that? Someone's throwing cargo overboard. But why?
Because they're assholes. Quick, run! Figure out who's doing it.
He's got our rations again. Claims we're not provisioned for luxury.
The barrel.
Curious.
Well, that's interesting.
Most curious.
Well, time for bed. I'm gonna have to sleep on this. Dear diary, I'm gonna have to sleep on this. What day is it now? Day 33. It takes a long time to cross the frickin' ocean, apparently. So boring and long.
Any news? Each night it's the same. I scout one area, and they drop the painted barrels from another. I'm going to need to recruit an extra pair of eyes. Maybe James or Mills.
Why are they doing this?
Near as I can tell, the barrels serve as markers. They're leaving a trail. My fear is it's only a matter of time before whoever's following it.
Ship sighted aft! She's making ready to fire!
How can you tell?
Feet to quarters, men! Ready the... Brace! Everybody down!
Kenway would have had the ship sunk by now, damn it.
Seems
Come
they were
on.
to sink us, but board us instead. Man the cannons! Make ready to fight! I want you below decks.
Why? Let me help you secure the ship.
Do you know how to rig a sail?
Yes.
To load a cannon?
Yes.
To wage war at sea?
Yes.
I didn't
All
think
three
so.
of those things
Now
I know
return
how to
your
do.
cap, or do I need to have you escorted?
See, loading a cannon is basically like loading a flintlock. Just a lot bigger.
Haytham.
You also have to clean it every time you fire it.
Topside. A ship's appeared and means to board us. It's strange. There's no sign of mutiny aboard. Doesn't make sense.
Ah, but it does.
What do you mean?
Did you think you could escape from London so easily after what you did at the opera? That we wouldn't notice? That we wouldn't follow?
Why didn't you do this while I was sleeping?
So that's what this is about.
Surrender, and I will see that you are treated with honor.
If you wish to treat me with honor, give me a sword.
Are you sure this is how you want to play it?
Yes. Why is it glowing? Why is it glowing like that? It's weird. The sword effect is very bad. Now then, good sir, have at thee. You're very bad at this, aren't you? Ah! Oh, Jesus! Oh, he couldn't get a hit in on me.
Told you to stay below decks.
I did as you asked. Only Mills was there waiting for me. He's the one that drew that ship here. There was no mutiny. Only him.
What do they want?
Me.
Then they can have you.
Excuse me?
They'll catch us anyway. There's nothing to be done.
I can think of something.
You wish us to sail into the storm?
Yes.
It's our only
This is a big ship. It can handle it. Trust me.
Then I will.
All right. All right.
I'd really hate to get blood all over your coat, man. Again, that is a nice coat. Atlantic Ocean, later that day. Good God. This was a bad plan.
I told you this was madness.
On yourself. I'll fix your sail for you.
I thought the whole thing was that he didn't know how to rig a sail. It's taking a long time to tie that down. jumping up and down the deck more than fucking Edward. There we are. Look at that rope. That horridly rendered rope. Ugh. The most dedicated of sailors. Line snaps. He jumps for it.
We need more speed! Loose the sails! Hate them! You take the foremast! James, to the mainmast with you!
Alright. Do we have the thing that shoots us all the way up? Nope. We do not. Alright, now let's get lost in the rigging, I guess. Like I said, we're already getting lost here. That was an incredibly dangerous thing to do. Never do this. That's good. Just place the rope. Hang on, I'll be right back. Oh, right. I got cake. And I think we're in the middle of a cutscene? Yeah. Oh, shit! Well, we just lost an entire mast.
Hurry! I can't hold
I'll get there when I get there. Hang on.
Hurry! I can't hold on.
Almost there.
Oh, thank you, thank you.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Oh, I don't know what that accent is, I'm sorry. The ship was... You know when you lose that last hit point, you're like, whoa, that was a bad one. I'm out. That was that. Day 72. The food is gone. We ran out of booze months ago. But yeah, all things considered, it was relatively peaceful after that. Is that calorie mates? I think there was supposed to be a line there. I'm not entirely sure though. Why did I come all the way? Oh wait, there is stairs. Okay. Hey there.
Make ready for our arrival, men.
Oh.
Arrival? I see no land, only this interminable fog.
The goals tell us all we need to know. Climb into the crow's nest and you'll see.
Really? Is that how this works? Say, look, birds! Where are the birds landing out in the middle of the ocean? Because you always see birds out in the middle of the ocean. Where are they landing? There's water for forever. Maybe this is the real way how birds work. How do birds work? Birds. God, I love birds. Oh, holy shit. Have we reached the new world? I think we have. I can't see it until he turns around. Yep, there it is. Ubisoft presents Assassin's Creed 3, where the A blends into frickin' Hatham's coats. Was that his name? I don't remember. Oh yeah, 100% sake. Because I'm worth it. Anyway, that is Assassin's Creed 3, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, go ahead and hit the like button really hard with your head. We'll do sequence 2 another day. We're gonna take this a bit slow.
Master Kenway.
Oh, shit.
Charles Lee, sir. A pleasure to make your acquaintance. I've been asked to introduce you to the city. Help you.
Yeah, we'll do that later, Charles!